everybody. Today I'm here in Rome with a special guest, Massimiliano Fuksas, and guest, Doriana Fuksas, and we will have a relaxed and nice conversation about her point of view of architecture and her routine in her studio. Hi, Doriana.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I want to ask you, how is your routine here in the studio? I know that it's a big studio and you have three, one in China, one in
France, in Paris.
Yeah, and one here. How do you live with these too many architects, too many work?
It's of course it's really difficult. It's something you can never rest. And maybe this is our way to live. But it's always west and west, because now, for example, with all the iPhones or the net, you are always connected, and so with all the places in the world, and you can never stop, because when we sleep in Italy, in China start to work, and so
it's true.
Mails start.
If you could choose one project that you prefer, which is, you have an idea?
The next one.
The next one? Why?
Maxi, you have to have more dream to do than you did. What you did has to be a small part of your life. The next dreams has to be the biggest part.
The last one.
The
next, sorry. I'm a little bit tired. No, the next one, of course, should be the best. And you
Massimiliano thought the same, but why the next?
Because you put all your energy in what you are doing, that when it's finished, it's okay. It's like your something you create. And you love forever, even if it's not you see with the children sometimes.
Something that you are not expecting.
So, but the next project is, of course, will be the most interesting in the moment. And after it's yours, and you give to the community, you deliver, and it's for every people, and it's okay, and you pass to other to study for other things.
And how many architects there is in the studios? If you
here in Rome, maybe 100, around 100, and it changes because sometimes they are more than this.
And all the things are done here inside the office.
Yes.
You have place to do mock-ups, maquettes, and
you will go to see. For this, a lot of space. For the office, more and more, but not for the house.
What cannot miss in your projects? There is something, some concept or something that you never forget to put. There is something special?
Yes, there are something that I never, it's like every project, each project is, you can see that looks different to one by another, but something is you can see in the project always the same things. One is that I never do like this, you see. I never do like this. I never do like this. And always in this way. The shape is not very important. What is important is the distances between the objects. These are the tension.
The tails, connection.
Tension. Otherwise you have no tension. After you have to decide only how much has to be far away. This is a matter to do this.
And there is something that cannot miss, you cannot forget in all your projects, like, okay, it's almost finished, think, like the point. Something that is common in all your projects that you never...
Is the light, maybe, the natural light and the artificial light. Emotion. I think, because is that what I feel when I love a building. I'm not speaking about mine, but when I used to study, and when I visit buildings, when you go, when you see something that surprise you, but in
Good way.
yes, and the feeling the emotion you can have walking inside something also is the same that you can have with a landscape sometimes. This is important. No, not the form, not of course. It's also important to respect the people. This is always in our building. It's always present because at the end the building is yours. Okay, you work a lot, as was for our Congress Center. We worked so many times, but at the end it's for all the people, for the users, and so you never have to forget this. It's not a play for the architect in the building. It's for the people that will stay inside.
Talking about this, congratulations, it's an amazing project.
You went there?
Yeah.
Oh.
And when you are not working, I know that you and Massimiliano work a lot. He told me that he never stops to work.
Yes.
But when you are not working, what do you like to do? This is a that is a hobby.
Walking, go to the cinema, theater, music, listen music, go out with the dogs, see my daughters sometimes, not very often because they start to be big, but a lot of things. But I do also when I work, and so it's not that I have not to work to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can do what I want, of course, less because we start in the morning and we finish, but we can choose, of course.
Yeah.
This is nice, but we never choose to stop work.
And which are the softwares that you like to use? Revit, Rhinoceros, 3D
Oh, we
Max?
have
All of them? That there is
Revit,
one?
we have a Revit, we have to do some things, but Revit come after,
Mm-hmm.
afterwards.
First is AutoCAD, maybe.
No, before I said no, it's nothing, it's this one.
Hand. Pen.
This is what, this.
And there is something curious for students and architects that are starting the professional.
Mm-hmm.
That is what an architect should have or should be to work in your team. There is some quality or some characteristics that are common. So because for sure you receive more than 100 portfolios in a day.
Mm-hmm.
So what you use to separate them and to choose? Okay, I want this girl or this architect.
You know, it's difficult with portfolios because quite not all, because some you can even not have a look because it's so poor. So for this you can never, I think you can never be wrong because first we ask to send us portfolios, print, and so by post. Why? Not because we want to throw the paper. It's only because you have to put a little bit of attention at what you want to do. So spend a minimum time, not to send by mail and to every people and you do like this and you get what you have to press to print the portfolios for young people that can't do. So this is not something that I love, and it's difficult that we consider this. So this is the first thing, to put a little bit of attention. If you put more attention, it's better. If you really want something, you have to prove, but it's not it's not something that is a big, how to say, it's not a deep work. If you really want to do something, to have this, it's never enough, no?
Yeah.
I always did like this. Of course, when you don't have the right answer, what you wish, it's a pity, but most of I'm quite sure that most of the things you do depends on you. It depends on how you do, how
You put
many
love,
passion you
Yeah.
put in the things.
Yeah.
And this you can feel. Oh, I can feel. not always. I can be wrong.
Sometimes yeah.
Of course, because also with portfolio, some are splendid, very attractive, it's very clever, and you have, after you meet the person who did it, this you did, no, it's not mine, and this, not mine, and that, it's not mine, so, you know. And the honesty is always another quality.
And when you met Doriana, when you decided to work with her together, how was this?
When it was
Because you two have made a good couple, a beautiful couple.
80 years ago.
80?
No.
18?
No, more. It was 1980. 1980 we married. Well, we know since
Long time ago.
a time before. We decided to marry in 1980. And after it's a lot of time. It's 34, 40 years that we know each other.
And how is this experience to work together with your husband or your wife?
It's normal. We live 24 hours a day together.
This makes
Perhaps
you more.
even more, because it's it's a lot, day and night. They say, but do you speak about architecture? Wait, yes, quite always. About building, yes, about construction, about everything. About a movie, about everything.
This beautiful
We live
divided
together.
everything, yeah.
We live together.
It's possible. I mean, because we don't do the same thing at all, and so maybe we are complementary.
Yeah.
And this is good because we have no fight. Of course, everything we do at the office, we see together. In some projects, Massimiliano works more, of course, than me, because I follow also a lot of the interiors, the product design, but always before I finish a project, we have the meeting together and we decide together. And we never agree if we don't agree each other the work we are doing. So we can say without fighting.
And there are something that you didn't build yet, and you want to do something like, okay, I know that you already built a lot of type of things, but there is something that you never did and you want, like a school of dance or church. There is something that you haven't.
Because we need a basin.
Yeah, but there is something that you never did and you want.
Basin, una navicella spaziale.
Ah, okay. But this is so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it would be
amazing.
Architecture is a part of love.
Yeah. And when you decided to be an architect, since
Never.
you were young?
Never.
Never? You born and...
No, I never like it. I don't like architecture.
No?
I like architecture if architecture is a part of the world and the art. This architecture is something like a book. This is boring. Architecture is, you can do a lot of things better than architecture, but you do architecture only because you think that you can help the others in many ways.
And pass a legacy with your buildings,
Yes, you can have a legacy, you can say, please, we can do.
And which is the most important legacy that you try to pass when you build a place? What you want to move, change in the people's lives?
Everything is possible.
Yeah.
Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. The dream is the most possible dream that you can have.